Hi everyone, it's Miss Jessica here from White Oak Library, Romeo Branch, and this week we're going to be covering the new Jumpstart packet. Remember, you can pick these up at any one of the 3 branches in the children's department. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So this first one, we're going to be working on what's the order. So when you do things, there's a certain order to things. So for example, in number 1, you would put the very first step. In number 2, you would put the second step. And number 3, you would put the last step. This is another one, but with a plant. This week's letter is the letter X. So you're going to find all of those X's in there, color them in with a crayon dab or a marker. You're going to find all the circles in here, color them with a crayon dab or marker for the big and lowercase x. Over here, we're going to go ahead and color in these images, practice our X on the bottom of upper and lowercase. We're going to find all of the X's in the fox and go ahead and color those in and practice tracing our upper and lowercase x right there. We're going to practice tracing our X's here on the bottom and trace the xylophone on the top. We're going to practice our X's on here as well, and then you're going to go ahead and practice tracing those. You're going to find all of the X's on here and go ahead and color those in with a crayon dab or a marker. You're going to find all of the X's on here and go ahead and circle those. You're going to color in these images and practice tracing your upper and lowercase x on the bottom. Over here, we're going to practice is what is the biggest. So you're going to circle all of the images that are the biggest out of the images on there. And then we're going to do the opposite. We're going to find all of the images that are the smallest and go ahead and circle those. We're going to practice our tracing skills by tracing this cute little penguin, and then you can go ahead and color that in. And then we're going to practice tracing our snowman and do the same. We're going to practice our tracing skills by tracing along these lines, and then we're going to practice cutting them out as well. Same thing with this one and this one. So then again, we're going to be working on our counting skills with the penguins. We're going to find the numbers and the matching word to those numbers. We're going to do something very similar with the same thing. Match the number 1 to the word number 1. And this is the other half of those numbers. We're going to be doing opposites, and you're going to go ahead and color in anything purple for anything that's inside and blue for anything that is outside. And then we're going to color in anything that's land and water, anything that is water, the color blue, and anything brown for land. We're going to go ahead and color in and cut out and put together our xylophone. On here, you're going to go ahead and find all of those X's and color them in. And then same thing in here, you're going to find all these colors and color those in, practice our upper and lowercase x. Now we're going to be introducing sounds. So we've been working through the alphabet. And now, for instance, this is a color, this is a shape of a pan. This is a thing of wood. And then this is the moon. So you're going to go ahead and match all of those letters with a sound. And same thing for this one. And this one. We're going to practice our counting. So we're going to start at the number 1 and go to the number 2, and you're going to find your way all the way to the number 10 down there at the bottom. And then we're going to do the same thing to 20. Over here, we're going to fill in these numbers here on the bottom. You're going to cut them out and find all of the missing numbers here. And then we're going to do something very similar, but with the alphabet. We're going to cut out these letters and go ahead and fill them in where they belong. We're going to work on our counting, and we're going to be skipping. So then you're going to go ahead and count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, and you're going to go ahead and go through. And then over here, we're going to do that by 4s. Over here, we're going to be working on our math again. So these two are very similar yet very different. We're going to be doing it to the number 5. You're going to fill in those circles and then put the missing number here that adds to 5. And then over here, you're going to get to make up your own. So you can color in 2 and then have 3, and then that adds to 5. Any way you can get 5. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.